Hi everyone, my name is May from HLab. So today I'll be presenting on the HealthTech Shift program. So when we talk about shift scheduling, it's a task that's easy and very straightforward for everybody, right? But you know that in Thailand healthcare industry, shift scheduling system is actually more complicated than flight scheduling system, with more than 60 policies and more than 1,000 requests that need to be considered. And it's a very time-consuming process that, and everything is still being done manually at the moment, and which result in a schedule that is not very optimized and not very efficient, that leads to a lot of stress and lack of work-life balance for the staff, that leads to the problems of staff retention, as well as sorry. Okay, and if we look at this problem from a number of perspective, each unit of nurse spend approximately 5 days on doing scheduling. And if we look at the biggest landscape of the whole Thailand, we're spending around 105,000 days on the scheduling process itself, which is equal to more than 158 million baht spent on this, instead of being spent in other aspects of the healthcare industry to improve the healthcare overall benefits. So today we would like to introduce you HealthTech Shift. It's a shift scheduling platform that we co-designed together with Sirirat Hospital. So this program, we are using AI to help generating the schedule that help solving the scheduling problem to be faster, and it creates a more satisfying result of the schedule. And we have been piloting this platform with many different hospitals in Thailand. We have gained a very good result so far. And if we're talking in terms of the result, if we compare the existing process that takes approximately 3 days to gather information and requests from the staff, another 2 days to process the scheduling itself. And when we use HealthTech Shift, it can minimize the time from 3 days down to 1 day only to gather information, and reduce the processing time from 2 days down to only 30 minutes. And more than that, the system can ensure that the policies or the regulations are not being violated, which is very important for the safety of the patients, for the nursing staff. And what also sets HealthTech Shifts apart from the other platform is that the schedule that being generated is an optimized schedule, meaning that this schedule would find that sweet spot that none of the policy would be violated. At the same time, it makes sure that we provide the highest satisfaction for the users themselves. Okay, and what other values can HealthTech Shift bring to the industry in general is that we can create an unbiased schedule management, and then we can help optimize the current process and performance, and we can also help centralize and digitize the process that we've been currently doing only on the manually, and the staff can access this platform from anywhere instead of having to come to the hospital to request for the shift or to swap for the shift. And last but not least, it helps to establish common ground between hospitals and the staff. That means it will find that sweet spot that the hospital would not have to break any policies, and ensuring that the staff is happy at the schedule that being set for them. Okay, and now if we talk about numbers, our vision for HealthTech Shift is to make everyone accessible to the platform themselves and everyone able to use it. So we're doing a subscription model of 100 baht only for one user for 1 month. And so far, for the past 1 and 2 months, we have gained interest of over 25 hospitals, or approximately more than 6,000 nurses who want to use our platform. And this is only through words of mouth. We haven't done any official marketing, or we haven't done any commercialization yet. So that proves that there's actually the demand within this product themselves. And so today we are raising to 20.3 million baht to help us expand the platform and to help us strengthen the sales and marketing, as well as improving our model algorithm, and also to automate the onboarding process to prepare for the future expansion of the platform themselves. And now you might have been wondering, who are we? At HLab, we are a team of 80 people with 10% being medical staff. And the company was founded in 2017, but before that, we were a part of HSA, which is an organization that provides consultation for hospitals to improve internal processes. And ever since, we've been able to work together with many hospitals and many organizations in Thailand. And one problem that we see constantly is that the pain point of the medical staff, especially nurse, on this shift scheduling problem. That is why we want to create HealthTech Shift. That is why we want to help solving this problem and help improving the healthcare system in Thailand in general. Thank you.
Okay ค่ะ in an investor's perspective I mean I think this is still a small market because like you're focusing on the medical staff like scheduling and then if you say like you are like targeting the hospitals in Thailand um, it would be like really small market so I would like to ask like maybe in the future like do you have like potential of this system to go into like another like industries or can be adapt with other uses
Yes. Okay. So at this moment, it's true that we're starting with the medical industry, but we also have planned to do a cross-functioning industry because this model that we have, it allows the customization of the policies and all these constraints that we can input into the system, and then it would optimize. It would create an optimized schedule. Our company is actually It's invested by Humanica, which is an HR company. So that's a plan in the future that we want to cross-function to other industry using this technology. But we want to tailor or we want to tune the model better and before we go into other sector because this is where our specialty lies at the moment.
Before you start the software or the applications, have you studied another HR, shift management and task force management applications?
Yes.
I totally agree that you can sell and make the trillions of dollars by selling the HR instead of the hospitals. And the thing is that is it because that you have the AI that put the occupational fatigue alert into the system that's why you're aiming at hospital, and if you do, that's your best selling points, like those shift management of the airlines where they fly a lot and then you have to go on 3 off 2 something like that. If it's in the account of that, I think your company will go really fast, and the business model that you use is the user. Who are the users? Is that the nurse manager only?
No, at the moment, all the nurses that will be using the platform. So we count by head. But we're also going to do a package for each hospital because we do different scale of hospitals and we do different packages for that. But at the moment, we're still starting. So we want to keep it simple so that people there's less friction of onboarding the users into the system.
So comparing to the normal price of making the shift by themselves 5 days, for example, the subscription model is reducing the cost.
Yes.
For how much?
From the calculations that we did, it reduced the cost by around 60 to 70% compared to the manually done schedule because it's not only the mandate that's been wasted doing this, but also the stress it creates and all these issues that the team may feel like there are not a fairness on like doing the schedule itself.
Not really a questions pertaining to the business plan, but are you guys a software company?
Yes. So Edge Lab, technically we create a hospital management system, but since we've been doing that, we have seen a lot of opportunities and a lot of pain points, and that's why we come up with Shift, and we see that we want to roll this out as a software as a service, so that all hospitals can use it instead of having to adopt the whole HMS system.
So you guys are a software as a service, but focusing on hospital information system.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.